We're going to go for a little while. We may need to call closed captioning too, but it's for a severe thunderstorm right now, but it's showing signs of a tornado trying to develop in Madison County. So we're going to keep going. I am ready to go. Yes, max 1.
We interrupt this program for a first alert weather advisory.
Folks, we continue to track a very serious situation developing, numerous severe thunderstorm warnings out, and this storm is cycling. This is the storm we had earlier in Reynolds County that was showing signs of a possible tornado, and now we're seeing it redevelop to where it looks like a tornado may be trying to develop as it's moving into southern Madison County. Checking the radar near Old Appleton, that area, no signs of a tornado, but we saw winds, at least on Doppler radar, approaching 70 miles per hour, moving into parts of Union County right now. That can cause significant damage. New severe thunderstorm warning just issued for the Mount Vernon area. We have another severe thunderstorm warning we're tracking that is headed towards McCracken County. It's headed towards the Paducah area. This was producing quarter-size hail earlier and 60-mile-per-hour winds. 2 severe thunderstorms, one in Scott County, one in southern Scott County and northern Madrid, now moving into Mississippi County. And folks, I've been watching this very closely. This will be in our western counties within the hour. Radar is indicating winds between 90 and 100 miles per hour. Let me say that again. Radar is indicating winds between 90 and 100 miles per hour that will be headed into parts of the heartland if it holds together. And based on the atmosphere that we see, I have no reason to believe that it will not hold together. So let's stop the motion, and we're going to just kind of stay with this. I want to zoom in to the storm that we're really concerned with the possibility of it redeveloping into a tornado moving into southern Madison County. It keeps showing signs that it wants to spin up once again. And you can see here's Marquand, here's 67 south of Fredericktown. So if you're watching from Fredericktown, this particular storm that we are talking about will move to your south. If you live in Marquand, this storm, at least the hail core, will head towards you. The area we're watching for the possible tornado that may be trying to redevelop will go just to the south of Marquand and would head towards the Marble Hill area in Bollinger County if it were to hold together. So let's take a look at the storm itself. We're going to zoom on in. We're taking, you can see that inflow notch, a very strong signature at least, and there it is. Yeah, it's tightening up even more. We're seeing a possible tornado developing right now in south of Ironton in Iron County, moving into Madison County. If you live in southwestern Madison County, you want to be in your safe spot. Let's get in that basement if you have one. Again, this is a radar indicated signature that we could be dealing with a tornado that is trying to develop. Again, officially, we do not have a tornado warning out on this storm, but this storm has been cycling up and down, and we've been watching it closely, and it still has nothing to the south to deprive its energy that it needs to keep going. So this storm is showing rotation developing. The possibility of a tornado warning will be issued shortly if that continues. So for southwestern Madison County, this is south of Fredericktown. Fredericktown, you are not under the gun for this particular storm. But the areas from Marquand south, you are in the path of this possible developing tornado. Also for Iron County, this is south of Ironton and east of Highway 49, north of Piedmont. This is for the southeastern part of Iron County and the southwestern parts of Madison County in southeast Missouri. A possible tornado is trying to develop. Again, no tornado warning as of yet, but we're seeing rotation that is strengthening. It keeps fluctuating up and down. And with the type of environment we have, we're going to take all these storms very, very seriously to keep everybody in the heartland safe because we have numerous warnings. Let's take a look at all the warnings we have out here. Again, we've been talking about folks on the southern end of Kentucky Lake getting bombarded right now with hail, high winds, and lightning. And we've got lots of severe storms. Ballard and excuse me, Ballard County in Kentucky, moving towards McCracken County there. We're seeing Mississippi County in Missouri. We're seeing northern Madrid County, parts of Scott County. And this storm earlier was just showing tremendous signs of wind that's moving into Union County right now. So let's zoom on into that area. Let me go ahead and change things up. I want to zoom into the Union County area because this was showing very strong winds just a little while ago, close to 70 miles per hour. And I want to kind of get an idea. Okay, Anna, headed your way. You see that blue? That's going to be getting close to 70 miles per hour, if not a little stronger. So Anna, Jonesboro area, some very strong winds are headed to you right now. Let's get an idea. Close to 80-mile-per-hour winds. That will knock your power out. That will knock trees over. That will snap power poles. That is near 80-mile-per-hour winds right here, headed towards the Anna Jonesboro area as we speak. That's what that blue indication is. Very strong up to hurricane force winds in western Union County moving towards Anna Jonesboro right now. This severe thunderstorm continues into Cape Girardeau County as well. The northern parts of Cape Girardeau County around Highway 177 near the Trail of Tears Park, seeing some very heavy rainfall, the possibility of some hail with that storm as well. Take a look and see if we can get an estimate on how big some of the hail could be. Not huge hail. Well, there's an indication of that was just a dot. I don't like when we get just one dot right over 177. Okay, just some strong winds, very strong winds. Boy, there's those strong winds moving right into Anna, folks. I think Anna, a good bit of Anna may be about to see some power outages occur in Union County from Anna to Jonesboro. Very, very strong winds with this storm that's moving across Union County. And we're continuing to be concerned with this activity right here that is moving into southwestern Madison County. Possibility of a tornado, at least some good signs of rotation redeveloping. No tornado warning out on it right now. Hopefully the fluctuation of it going up and down will go back to the downside. Mount Vernon, we got some very strong winds and indication of hail moving into your area. Severe thunderstorm warning out here for parts of Jefferson County. You can see we have the hail being pegged out at about quarter size or higher as it moves into the Mount Vernon area. So very large hail that can do damage to your cars and very strong winds moving into Mount Vernon as we speak. I want to put your attention to another aspect that we're watching closely, and we're going to pan out to the west just a bit because this is what is headed our way eventually, and this is going to be very, very intense if it holds together. We're also seeing little tiny storms that are developing out ahead of it, and they have at times been showing rotation as well. You can see there's some rotation with this storm right here, rotation with that storm right there, so we can get quick spin-ups with any storm that moves into our area. But I want to kind of indicate what we've been talking about with this Bo Echo that is headed our way. Some of these winds have just been incredible. 96-mile-per-hour winds, and that's about 40 minutes away from Reynolds County, maybe sooner, based on how fast it's moving. So extremely strong winds will be moving into the heartland here shortly with this Bo Echo. If it holds together, this will be producing hurricane-strength winds across a good bit of the area as it moves off to the east throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. But let's get back to the storm that is moving into Madison County because it's got that appendage that Brian and I, we just don't like when we see these storms. They get this appendage, and by looking at that, it tells me that this storm is rotating and that it could possibly produce a tornado if it continues to strengthen in rotation. Let's take a look at this on the shear. There's that tight circulation right there moving into southwestern Madison County. I'm going to zoom in a little bit further because I want this highway, this road that is showing up right where the rotation is, to pop up. I see Highway C west of 67, and that's State Highway N. So State Highway N, State Highway C, and 67 in southwestern Madison County. And just to the east of Annapolis, right here, this is where we're seeing a possible area of rotation. It keeps fluctuating between being very strong and weak, so we may not have a tornado, but with the environment that we have, we need to take all